guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be doing Jaclyn Hill's Ride or Die tag, but instead of doing just the normal Ride or Die tag, I decided to put a twist on it and make it just a drugstore Ride or Die tag. I know a lot of you guys out there prefer drugstore makeup for the price point or the accessibility or whatever it is. So without further ado, my drugstore Ride or Die. So I did every single category that Jaclyn did in her original tag, and I actually added a few, but everything is going to be from the drugstore. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with primers. So my very favorite primer from the drugstore, as you guys know, is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. This is just your regular pore filling primer, and I absolutely love this. It works so well. It works better, in my opinion, than some of the higher end ones, and this will only run you like $6. There's a lot of primers out there that will make you dewy, will make you matte, etc., but in my opinion, that's what foundation is for. Get a dewy foundation, get a matte foundation. But what foundation doesn't normally do is like fill in your pores and things like that. So that is why I like this one. For day-to-day use, I like to just have like a flawless looking base. And I think that this really does it for me. So yeah, and by the way, I'm going to have everything linked down below so you guys can easily find it. So next is concealer, and my Ride or Die drugstore concealer is the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer. And I have gone through so many tubes of these, so many. There's not that much product in it, but these are only like $5, $6, and this is the shade 04. And I just love it, guys. It is so amazing. It blends out so flawlessly. I used to always blend this out with a beauty blender, but recently I've been blending it out with just a like foundation brush, and it works perfectly either way. It's not too thick, it doesn't emphasize your lines, it just blends out easily, and I love it. And you guys have heard me talk about this a million times, and I'm sorry, but you already knew it was my Ride or Die. Here's another one that you're sick of hearing about. Ride or Die drugstore foundation is obviously the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and this is the shade 120. This is the matte and poreless one. I also like the dewy and smooth one. The dewy and smooth one actually does have SPF in it, but this one does not. But I just love this. You've heard me talk about this a million times. This foundation is so buildable. It doesn't make you ever look cakey. It's just flawless, and I love it. And this is literally only like $5. This is one of the cheapest foundations at the drugstore, and I'm just obsessed with it. You guys already know the matte and poreless and the dewy and smooth are both amazing, and yeah, this is for sure my Ride or Die. I always keep coming back to this, even after I buy a new high-end foundation. I always find myself coming back to this foundation. I just love it. So with that being said, my favorite powder from the drugstore is the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is the Set and Smooth powder, and I also like the matte and poreless powder. But yeah, this powder is amazing. This is the shade 220. It does not ever make me look cakey no matter how much I put on. It is, once again, very affordable. This is only like $5. And I set my whole face with this every single day. I honestly don't even own a high-end powder because this has been all I need. But yeah, I absolutely love this. This is only like $5 and it is awesome. So the next product that I have is bronzer, and my drugstore Ride or Die bronzer is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzer. And as you can see, it has been well loved. This is in the color 720A Sunny. And this bronzer is one that I always just keep coming back to. I just love it. I always know what I'm going to get from it. It is even, it is the perfect like shade for me, and I love it. This is the only one that made sense to me to be my Ride or Die. So I don't think that Jaclyn had a contour and highlight in her tag that she did, but I decided to add that because these products are my Ride or Die, and I just wanted to throw them in there. These are the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette, and I just recently bought this new one. This is Caramel Toffee, and I have used Dulce de Leche. The highlighting color is completely gone. These pans are huge. Like, look at them. Like the size of my face. They're really, really huge. These are so pigmented, but that being said, they are extremely, extremely easily to blend out. I love this one for the highlight and the contour. I use it literally use it every single day. I just bought this one though for the banana color, and I set my under eyes with it today, but I contoured with this contour color. I have not used this contour color yet, but it looks a little bit warm for me. But this banana color is amazing. But yeah, these are so amazing. They are so cheap. They're only like $5, $6. and they blend out so amazing. So the next category that I have is blush, and the drugstore blush that made the most sense to me to pick was the Wet n Wild Color Icon blushes, and my favorite color is Mellow Wine, and that's what I'm wearing today. This color is so sexy and fall-y, and it's so beautiful, and I absolutely love it. The other color that I have is Pearlescent Pink, and a lot of people talk about this one as well. It has like a little bit of coral in it. This one does have a little bit of shimmer, but the Mellow Wine is completely matte. These blushes are like $4 or $5, and they are so freaking pigmented. If you have ever heard anyone on YouTube talk about these, you know that they're pigmented, because I literally tap my brush in this one time for both sides of my face. That's how pigmented they are. So these will literally last you your entire life. They blend out really well, even though they are extremely pigmented. But I just really, really love these from the drugstore. They stand out to me because they're so pigmented. And yeah, they're definitely my ride or die. So lastly, for the face, I have highlight from the drugstore, and I could not pick just one. When you first asked me, I would have told you this one right here, and this is the Makeup Revolution London Vivid Baked Highlighter Powder, and this is in the color Radiant Lights, and this is absolutely stunning. It is extremely pigmented. It is so pigmented, it is so beautiful, and this is literally only like $6. I got this from Ulta, and I absolutely love it. So I would have told you this one originally, but then I just recently picked this one up. I've had it for a long time, but I just recently used it again, and I remembered how much I love it and how beautiful it is. This is the e.l.f. Baked Blush, so it's actually a blush. I don't know why, but it is a highlight. And this is in the color Pinktastic. So this is the e.l.f. Pinktastic right here. It is marbled. It is pretty much like a gold silvery highlight, but it is marbled with this really beautiful pink rosy color. And I think that's what makes it so beautiful and unique. That's what I'm wearing on my cheekbones today. And I absolutely love this. This is literally like $3 maybe? $3? Yes. So yeah, these are both extremely beautiful, and I love these so much, and I honestly find myself going back to both of these constantly, so they both just had to be my ride or dies. So next I'm going to move on to the eyeshadow palette category, and whenever it came to all of the drugstore eyeshadow palettes that I own, my mind immediately went to this one. It's what I'm wearing on my eyes today, and this is the e.l.f. Mad for Mattes palette, and it looks like this. And it is so beautiful. This has every single color that you might need. It is so gorgeous. They are extremely pigmented, guys. Like, I can't even. They are so gorgeous. They don't like immediately have extreme pigment, but you can build it up extremely easy, which I actually like, because sometimes when an eyeshadow is too pigmented, I feel a little scared to like go straight in with it. But whenever a shadow is this exact amount of pigmentation, it makes blending so easy, because you can blend it out like as you're working with it, instead of like putting a big chunk of color there and then trying really hard to blend it out. These you blend out as you're applying it, if that makes sense. They are so beautiful, and I love them so much, and like these colors are my favorite colors. This is like the look that I love to do, and it's what I have on my eyes today, and it's like pretty grungy, and I love it. So this is only like $10, I believe. I'll have it linked down below, but yeah, this is for sure my favorite drugstore ride or die palette. So this is a category that Jaclyn did not have in her video, but it is eyeliner. Whenever I thought of drugstore eyeliner, immediately I thought of the NYC liquid liner, and this is the most black matte eyeliner I have ever used, and I do always keep coming back to this one. I have not found an eyeliner, high-end or drugstore, other than this one that is as matte as it is. So that is how black it is, and I'll give it a second to dry down and you can see how matte it is. Its applicator looks like this, and so you can like use the side of it for your wing. I'm wearing it today. You can use the side of it for your wing and then use like the thicker part of it for your band. But yeah, it's drying down and you can see that it is getting really, really matte. But this stays on really, really well. It never transfers, and plus it is super easy to get off. This eyeliner is only, I'm pretty sure it's under $5. I'll have it linked down. And yeah, it is definitely my ride or die. So the next category is brows. The product that I'm going to use, actually I no longer have because I just used it up, but I went through like 3 tubs of it. I know that I love it. It is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and I absolutely love it. It's a dupe for the Anastasia Original Brow Wiz, and it is extremely comparable, but I actually like it better than the Original Brow Wiz because it is a little bit less waxy and it is easier to apply in my opinion, and I also like the spoolie better on it. But yeah, I do not actually have that one with me, but it is definitely my ride or die. That is the only drugstore brow product that I will even F with. But I do actually have a brow setting powder that I wanted to do as an honorable mention. I just bought this the other day and I'm already obsessed with it. This is the Wet n Wild Ultra Brow Mascara, and it is a tinted brow mascara. This is the color Nothing But Brunette, and it is amazing. I have been recently putting this in my brows before I fill them in, and it like does half of the work for me. I don't have to fill in near as much product, and this does not hold as well as the like Anastasia brow gel. I don't know, like it just fills in so well, so this is my honorable mention. So the next category that I have is mascara, and the drugstore has a lot of good mascara. So this one was a little bit tough for me because throughout my makeup experience, I have tried a lot of mascara from the drugstore. It's my favorite to experiment with because I feel like they're the most unique in my opinion. But whenever I came to like pick one, it was without a doubt the Covergirl Waterproof Lashblast Mascara. And the only reason I picked this one is because it is a product that I know every single time what I'm going to get. I know that it's going to make my lashes extremely volumized, and I know that it is going to be waterproof and not budge. This is the best waterproof mascara that I've ever used in my life. I swear by this one, and that's why it had to be my ride or die. It had to be. I've been using this since I was in middle school. I'm 21. It has to be. But I decided to do an honorable mention for like day-to-day use because I do not use waterproof makeup every single day because that's extremely bad for your lashes. So my honorable mention is the Loreal Telescopic Carbon Black, and this just makes your lashes extremely long, and I love that without them looking spidery. The wand, in my opinion, is pretty unique. It is super long and it is very flexible. I don't know if you can tell, but I absolutely love this mascara, and it is super black. I love really black mascaras, so this is my honorable mention. So the next category that I had are lips. And without a doubt, my #1 lip product from the drugstore are the Maybelline lipsticks. I absolutely love these guys. Today I am wearing my very favorite 235 Warm Me Up. This is what it looks like. This is a dupe for Kylie, one of Kylie's lipsticks. And I also have 410 Blissful Berry. I recently bought 930 Truffle Teas, which is a really pretty nude. I also have 630 Red Revolution. And I also have 275 Crazy for Coffee. But if I had to pick one out of all of these, it is definitely the one I'm wearing, 235 Warm Me Up. This lipstick is gorgeous. They are extremely comfortable to wear on the lips. They do transfer a little bit, but it's a lipstick. I mean, they're supposed to. It's not matte. They have like a satin finish to them. They are extremely comfortable. They don't like bleed out of your lips or anything like that, but they do transfer a little bit. But they are so gorgeous, guys, and I just love them. The pigmentation is unreal. You just have to go over your lips one time, and the color lasts for a pretty long time. And these are super affordable, and they're without a doubt my ride or die. So Jaclyn also did a lash category in her video. So my favorite drugstore lashes are without a doubt the Ardell Demi-wispies, and that's what I'm wearing today. Yeah, I used the last pair and put them on, so I don't have anything to show you, but this is what the package looks like. Yeah, they say wispies in black, but these are them. They are so gorgeous. They're very dramatic, but not too much. Like, you can definitely wear these day to day. The Ardell lashes, I mean, they are from the drugstore, so they're a little bit cheaper, but I normally get at least like 3 wears out of them. So that's pretty good for a drugstore lash. But even people on YouTube that are lash obsessed, like Desi Perkins, I know loves the Demi-wispies. So like, they are definitely a very good quality for the drugstore. But yeah, they are definitely my ride or die. So the very last category that Jaclyn had was fragrance. And I thought that was a really cool and unique idea to do a fragrance in this video. So originally I ran and grabbed my Marc Jacobs Daisy, and then I sat down to film and I was like, wait, this is a drugstore video. and I was thinking about it, and I really don't have a like drugstore fragrance that I love, but I do have a Bath & Body Works fragrance that I love, and they are pretty cheap, so I decided to use that. I do have the spray, but it is in my car, and it is the Cashmere Glow scent from Bath & Body Works, and I absolutely love this. It's like a very like silky vanilla cashmere, like honey, like natural scent. It's not too strong. I'm very like sensitive to strong like scents. This is not too strong, but it does stick on you for a while, and I really love it. It's very soft and like feminine, and I absolutely love it. If you guys have a chance and you haven't smelled this, run into Bath & Body Works and give it a smell. I have 2 bottles of the lotions and 2 bottles of the fragrances, but they're both in my car for some reason. So this is definitely my go-to cheaper scent. So guys, that was my entire tag. I hope you guys enjoyed the drugstore version of it. If you are interested, I will do a higher end tag eventually. I just feel like I'm not that experienced in high end enough to do a ride or die tag. I feel like it wouldn't be fair because I haven't sampled as much as bigger YouTubers, so drugstore definitely is my domain. I know way more about the drugstore, so that's why I did it first, because I feel like it's more fair and honest this way. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next Friday. Bye!